Hello everyone, welcome back. It's been only one day since I played the last game, but I'm back so soon. Hope you like it. Anyway, I just started, no, not just about 10 minutes ago, I started the second match of our best of 5 match against the top Russian players. So if you are following the event, this is the European Go Congress promo match, the Russian team against me. So we will play 5 best of 5 match. And we had the first match yesterday. I played Grigory Fionin from Russia. And I had a really tough and scary game and eventually managed to win. You can find the video on the YouTube. And this is the second game I'm playing Alexander Dinerstein, professional 3-dan. He studied Go in Korea for many years and he was recognized for his Go level and his enthusiasm for studying and teaching Go. So he received this special professional status from the Korean Baduk Association. So he's a professional player and I know he has been the strongest player in Russia for many years. Now I believe he has many competitions from younger players, which is very good. But he is still like very active. He writes Go books, he teaches online, so it's pretty good. We have the same time setting, 20 minutes and 1 minute Byoyomi. And this is 6.5 komi, and we always do the nigiri, so I got black. And then I waited for about 10 minutes before I started recording the video because yesterday's game I felt like the video was a little bit too long. So I wanted to make it a little shorter, so I waited for about 10 minutes and then I started the recording. If I tell you a little bit about the opening, I started with the 4-3 point here, and the second move right after my corner was this approach. So I took another corner and he approached again, and then I answered from here, and then he took the empty corner, and then I played over here, he took another corner, I came here and he received here. He answered here. So right now he is tenuking a lot from this corner and I wasn't sure how to attack this white stone. So I started from this corner and he just pincered. That's how everything worked out. And right now I have to choose a joseki here. I could jump to space. I can do the diagonal move or the knight move. If I do the knight move, white could push here and cut, and then if I attach it will become one of those classic joseki where I get this side and white gets the lower side. In this case I don't want white to get the lower side because I have good potential from these two stones. So I would not want white to go further to this side. In that case, one thing I can do is to approach from this side myself. Something like this one or that one. This joseki over here, it's very complicated, especially if white attaches. If white plays the diagonal move, then I would again have a choice between blocking here or extending to this side. Another choice I have is to start from here. And then if white does the diagonal move, I'll need to push here. And then it will be like white gets this side and I get the lower side. And I'm thinking maybe that's what I want. You know, I could do the diagonal move, but then white would come here and that. And that's kind of what white wants to do. So I will take the side over here. And then if white attaches here, then the joseki would go like this, where I get this corner, white gets the outside, but at least white wouldn't have any move on the lower side. And most likely I'll get sente and I can come back if I want. If white comes out by a diagonal move, I'll push here, and then white can hane and I'll hane, white can connect, I'll do the tiger mouth, and then white can play one more move around the corner to capture this one black stone. White will have very big territory over here, but then black's area on the lower side will be pretty good as well. And I think that will make a good combination with this corner. So that's good. Mm. Um, I was a bit surprised by this approach over here. This high two-space approach. It's often used in special occasions when you don't want to be pincered, especially like when there's support from black. If you approach closer, then black would pincer and then you wouldn't have much choice. That's when you use this further approach, either this one or that large knight one. But then when he played here, there was nothing around. So that was not a common choice. But of course, I think you can be a bit creative in the opening. You don't have to play like all the other players. So yeah, it's fun. By the way, when Alex was studying Go in Korea, I was also studying and I knew that he was Russian studying in Korea, etc. And we probably had an occasion to meet, but I don't believe we had a chance to play. So if my memory is correct, this is the first time we play. Of course, I heard a lot about his playing style, how he likes complicated things or some trick josekis or trick moves. People would talk about that. And then I was always a little curious. And here we go. Yeah, his opening, it was certainly different from any other players. So this blocking over here is very interesting. Usually white would make a bamboo connection and black would go into the corner. Now white blocked here and I am very much tempted to come out and cut, but it looks like a trap. If I do that, white would cut here, and then I wouldn't be too confident about the capturing race between this white and my black stones over here. So that means I want to connect around here first. I could push up, or I could make a tiger mouth, or I could make this headbutt and see what white does, or I could attach. But if I attach here, I'm afraid white would hane from the inside, and when I cut, atari here and cut. So let's not attach here. If I do tiger mouth, most likely white will connect. And then there isn't any like good move for me after that. If I play here, white can extend. I'll have to come back and then white will connect here. So overall, I think I'm going to push. Yeah. And then if white connects in bamboo, I think I'll extend here. If white hanes, there is this cut. I believe I can cut right away. So there's no hane. White could connect here, and then I was going to connect by tiger mouth. So what does this mean? Can I cut here? I think if I push, what happens? Wait a minute. If I cut here, I think white would cut this one instead of blocking here. Because blocking here, I think I can do the hane and connect. And that will be a little tricky for white as well. But if I do the... But if I do the cut, more likely white would cut me here. And there is no way I can capture this one stone. And of course, I don't want to let white blocking here. Then white won't need to connect here anymore. So that's no good. Seems like the question is whether I want to push or jump. Jump would be lighter choice. But then if I push, white would extend. And I'll have to push once more and then jump. Then white would connect. Yeah, that's very heavy. Let's jump. Yes, that pushing here seems too heavy. I don't like it. Hmm. So now that white has this exchange, it is possible to hane. If I come out and cut, white can cut here also. So if white hanes here, I would need to either come out or make a tiger mouth like that. Oh, by the way, did you see the game between Lee Sedol and Park Jong-han today? I didn't follow from the beginning to the end, but I saw the result. I'm so glad that there will be another game. I don't mind like who wins really, but then I did want to have another game because it's fun. Anyway, I now have to choose, and I'm thinking maybe it's better to connect first. Let's force white to connect. I'm expecting to see the bamboo connection here. And then I could either hane here or do one space jump or the knight's move. My favorite would be hane because that seems like a strong move. So maybe I will hane. Anyway, so because Isadora 9 done 1, now the score is 1 to 1, and there will be one final game, and the winner would go to the final round of In Cup. If you don't know much about In Cup, it has the largest prize money for the first place, which is like 400,000 US dollars. And it's only once every 4 years, like Olympics. So playing at the In Cup is a big honor for all professional players. Anyway, that's for the top players. And the first the first edition of In Cup was in 19 it started in 1988 when I was born, and the final round was in 1989. And I read somewhere that at the time in 1989, the prize money of 400,000 US dollars was bigger than the first place of Wimbledon tennis. So at the time, it must have been really big. Unfortunately, after almost 30 years, the prize money has stayed the same. But maybe we should appreciate that it is still there because many Go tournament has disappeared. We had the Fujitsu Cup in also 1988. There was also Toyota Cup that doesn't exist anymore. The Samsung Cup and LG Cup, they both had 20th tournament last year, right? And this year they are starting 21st. And they both have 300,000 US dollars for the first place, and they are annual tournaments. So mathematically, they are bigger ones than in Cup, and they are as much prestigious as well. So the top professional players, they are lucky to have all this tournament, right? Anyway, now that white answered here, I'm going to connect like this. And white can capture this one stone, but maybe it's a little too small. We will see. White could also attack from here. That might be better option than capturing this one stone. But white came here first, and this Hane would be a good place. But actually I'm going to push this one first because that prevents white from cutting this one stone or attacking from here. And I can make some potential territory here as well. I'm not sure what to think about the result of this whole area. It's certainly not a Joseki. So this whole change started with white's blocking here instead of connection. As a result, white got the corner, but black came out. So I don't know. There is good and bad. And over here, I could answer like this. But it kind of upsets me that white would get this exchange in Sente. Hmm. But then if I don't answer, white's Hane would be painful. Hmm. What to do? Hmm. Should I answer still? Maybe I would do that and let white Hane, and then I can answer. White will need to come around here or attach. I don't know. And pushing over here is kind of sente, so maybe I can play here. And then if white harness, maybe do something like that. But white's tiger mouse is sente. I'll need to come back anyway. White can easily connect. It's tricky. Yeah, maybe there isn't much for me in the center, so I'll just answer. Seems like white's hane here is too painful. I would hate to connect here. That's like an empty triangle, bad shape. I'll have no eye shape. White would be connecting here anyway. So, yeah. Hmm. White could jump here or Tenuki. These two stones at the moment is very light. Black is strong and that's not very big. So actually white could Tenuki at this point or jump. If white jumps here, I wonder where I should go. I could exchange this attach first. And then maybe around here would be nice place for me. This one space jump or from this side. Today is very warm. I feel like I'm sweating. And also when I use this webcam, I have this desk lamp for making the place lighter, and that also makes me a little warm, I think. Oh, I'm spending more time than him. I have 3 minutes and 45 seconds, and Alex has more than 5 minutes. It was kind of nice to have 1 minute countdown yesterday. It was short enough to feel like countdown, but then also long enough to have like meaningful reading instead of panicking. Ah! Right? But on Titan, when I play with these random people, they usually don't want to have more than 30 seconds. On the contrary, people would often prefer like 10 or 20 seconds. When you have this kind of like really fast game, you are pretty much playing out of your intuition and experience more than reading. And it has its own fun, I must say. I also like to have those fast games. But then the important thing about playing those fast games is that it doesn't really help you get stronger. It's I think it's for more fun. Or maybe it does help you a bit in your intuition, but still the best way to get stronger is to play long games. Like at least 30 minutes and 30 seconds would be a good start. Anyway, since white didn't answer, I'm going to pincer over here. Plus this can somehow reduce white's potential around here as well. In Korea, most amateur tournaments have less than 1 hour thinking time. And that's very typical because they only have the weekend and they want to have as many rounds as possible. But in Go Congresses like European Go Congress or US Go Congress, the main tournament often have 1.5 hours or 2 hours as a base thinking time. And I think that's really good for all the participants. These serious games, it really helps your training. Plus, there are so many professional players around that you can like easily approach and ask for a quick game review. This is just wonderful. And of course, it doesn't have to be professional player. You can ask for a review to anyone who is stronger than you, and you can probably get some like really good comments. And hanging out with other Go players is always fun. So I really love these Go congresses. If you can take the time. Anyway, so it seems like white wants to develop the upper side. White could come over here, e17 would be a wonderful place to secure the corner and all. White could start something in this side, but then there is this risk where black would get out and black would get sente and come here first. About these two stones, white doesn't have any pressure to save it right away. Yeah, most likely white to Tanuki. So I think this is good start. And now I have the burden to start something on this upper side before white gets too big. My first intuition is the shoulder hit over here. Or I could go somewhere around here too. That's another option, or this capping move. If I come over here, where would white go? White could attach like that, and I can extend, and white would come around here. I am not sure. I could also do the knight's move, and if white answers with the knight's move, I would come in over here. That's another option. I could come in here right away. That would be like very strong move. And I don't know why, but I like it. That's a little bit of crazy idea. But these crazy moves are fun. Usually this would be more predictable way of reducing. But I have a feeling that this way would be more interesting. But if white pushes here and pushes again and connect here, then I'll need to block. Then white can hane here. So maybe it looks fun but not very good. Right, yeah, probably not very good. So I guess I'll just take the normal, a little boring move. Okay, yeah. I was almost going to play over here, but last minute I think it's not a good idea. At least you can see that white has more potential in this area than inside here. So you should reduce the largest area, not the small one. So here white has had a choice between this and that, and I think they were both good options. And since white pushed here, white will probably, yeah, come around here. And now if I tenuki, white's capping move over here would be pretty good. But before I do anything, I'm going to exchange this one first. Because now that white is strong around here, there's no chance I'll be invading inside. In that case, this exchange has no risk. Before these white moves, there is a room for black to get in, so you don't want to have this exchange too soon. But now it's quite secure anyway, so I want to do the exchange before white comes here. And now that white has all this territory here and here, I feel like I should be making something as well. I can't just watch white getting all this territory. The fact that white doesn't answer right away makes me a little nervous. I wonder if white was thinking about attacking these two stones before answering this one. But usually you would answer here because that's just too big. Anyway, now that white answered, I believe I need to do something with the two stones. It it would be nice if I can come here and argue that these two stones are hard to attack. If I do that, white would cap, and maybe I could do like this or that. Oh yeah, I like this exchange. So maybe let's try. I get some points over here, and with this one, these two white stones should be dead. The nice thing about this move is that I can get this exchange when white attacks. White will probably need to take a step back, and this exchange would be good for the end game. And then maybe I can let white take these two stones, just not very big. I'll do something like that and then push. So it's also possible for white not to start attacking right away. Invasion over here could be also a good start for white, or jumping here or coming in here. Actually, coming in this right side would be like really crazy. The normal way would be either starting from this corner or invading this side. Yeah, that's good. I think that's also very possible choice. And I need to answer because I wouldn't want white to do this knight shoulder hit. And white will need probably one more move before black comes around. And then I'll have the chance to come back to the lower side. White could invade right away, and that would be very complicated. I'll have the weak group over here. White has weak group here, and that one also. If white just goes out and I get to take the lower side, then I believe it will be a good close game. What? uh, what is that? I didn't expect that at all. So the thing is that white could attach before this diagonal move, maybe. But after this exchange, wow. So white was looking at this move and made this exchange first. But I can't agree. mm, so I'm going to do this. Or maybe that. I'm not sure which one is better. This one. Hmm. Okay, maybe that. Although there is some odds in the corner, it should be okay. So what happened was that white couldn't connect because I would hane. And then it's possible to live in the corner, but black will get sente, and black will be very strong in the center. It will be silly to exchange this one and then just live in the corner, right? So that's why I was surprised. But then, what? Okay, this is getting really crazy now. If I extend here, and I think I will extend here, would white block or come out? Either way, it's okay. I mean, it's okay for black. If white comes out, I would follow here. And if white blocks, I think I can push here. So one thing white could do was to attach here first before this attach. And then if black answers, white would come this way. But because this exchange is so bad, I'm not sure if this corner is worth that trouble. The simple way was to just jump somewhere in the center, and then black would answer, and then white would jump again. Anyway, now that white came here, I could cut. Then white would block here and start ko. White has this ko threat in here, this throw-in. And that's really big. Although this ko will be seriously big as well. Should I do the ko and risk this? I could save this anyway. Okay. Alright, let's do the ko. If I pushed here, I could prevent the ko. And the result wouldn't be bad for black. But I'm kind of curious to see the ko. Wait. White. If white tries to exchange something around here like hane, and then of course if black cuts, white would start the ko and would have much better ko threat. But the problem is that if white hanes, I would just connect here and prevent the ko. So at this point, I think white will have to start the ko right away. White blocks here and I come out, and then white starts ko, throw in, and I take this one. Oh, this will be so good. But then white would connect, I'll have to connect. White can come out, and then I can connect. So, although I would have lost all this territory here, at least this area would be so good. I can't wait to see that. That will be awesome. And plus this entire corner would be my territory, and most of this side too. So it's exciting. Oh wow. So I must say that's better than this hane. The intention is the same. White is trying to make ko threat. If I answer here, I think white will be Hane here. Mm, hmm. What do I do? Well, I think I need to just remove the call. If I start answering like that, then it can become a situation where there's this major code thread and I will be stuck. But this is better move than this Hane. If white Hane here, then when I remove the call, white will need to connect and I could jump here. But now white can either come out or Hane here. And it's probably difficult to save this one stone. Well, actually that's not true. If white Hanes, then maybe I could cut and then connect. Anyway, it seems like I should give up this one stone. And that's kind of big. Hmm. My hope is that I'll attack these four stones and recover from this damage over here. I hope there isn't much in this corner. It seems to have some aji, some bad aji. Of course there will be no aji if I can kill these four stones. So that's another reason why that would be nice. But for now I need to answer this. Hmm. Yeah, I guess I need to answer. Oh, that was kind of big. It makes me sad to see this one black stone captured by white. What I got was this corner and this. Well, this is good too. Maybe it's not too bad. And let's see what white does from here. White could jump out. And I could somehow attack. Around here. Or here. Probably better this one. So that when I come around here, there will be more threads. Like this one. One space jump. And then now that I'm making this territory, it will be nice to extend over here too. Hane doesn't work because of this thing. You can already see that white is trying to make something here. And then when white does the diagonal move, there is some aji. Or white could like Hane and see this tiger mouse wouldn't work because of the diagonal move. And then I don't think there is anything after that. Oh wow. So that seems to be a good start for white. And my first intuition is to cut white like this. And it seems like it's not leather, so let me go ahead and do that. I wouldn't want to just answer like this, that would be too submissive. But then I couldn't tanuki either, because when white jumps, I'll need to come back to the corner. And that would mean like I lost all this territory over here. In kind of in sente. I mean in white sente, not my sente. So this is not leather, if I am not wrong. White could play around here to make leather breaker right now. That would be an interesting choice. And then I'll have to see what I can do. Wow, that is very strong start. Um, how should I answer that one? What if I hane here? It's still not a leather. I suppose white is planning to hane back. And now I have to make a choice where I would Atari, which is crazy, and then connect. Yep, that's true. This is like changing everything. But you see, if I can somehow capture these two stones along with these five, that would be big territory. White can get all this. But I couldn't be just answering all that and let white capture this one stone in leather. That would be too bad. So I had to do something like this. If white Atari is here, now what should I do? Or white comes here. What should I do? I don't really know. My intuition says I should hane. Can I trust my intuition? What do you think? Yeah, why not? Let's hane. If I just come out, I think white would Atari here and maybe just capture these three stones. If white cuts here, I guess I'll need to extend, or I'll need to honey. I don't know. I have no idea. I can't do the double honey. That's clear. I could extend. Maybe I should extend. Hmm. Wait, is this leather? Oh yeah, it is leather. Whew, I don't know. Um, should I extend? If I extend here, white would Atari me this way. So that's no good. Hmm. I mean, what if I extend here and white Ataris here and connects, and then I try to capture but I fail? I don't know. This is too difficult. Will I do that and that? If I Atari here, white could cut me this way or that way. Okay, it seems like overall my best shot is to extend. And I don't necessarily like where it's going, but I don't seem to have many choices here. What's going to happen is that white will Atari and then Tiger Mouse. That will mean my 3 stones are dead, and I will have to capture these 2 stones. I'll most likely extend, and white can like jump here or do something to save these 2 stones, or jump this way. And I am kind of strong around here, but white has many room where white can go. Wait, what is that? Is that even Sente? Is that Sente? What is that? I I don't know. I mean, what if I honey? Like attach? What? I mean, I think I'll just connect here for now. Wait, I'm really confused. So it seems like white wants to do something in Sente, that's for sure. And if I Hane here, white, I suppose white wants to attach me from ahead. And that could be actually tricky to answer. So probably my best shot is to save these 3 stones first. Okay, let's save the 3 stones. It would have been better if I had this exchange, but I guess it's okay. I may have a chance to do that later. Anyway, let's see what's going to happen with these. White will need to save this 1 stone, and I'm going to Hane. And then white will maybe extend. That's very interesting timing. This is no leather. But I guess white will extend if I come out. And then maybe there is something similar to net. Hmm. But still, I don't want white to have the Ponuki shape. So even if it is net, I will come out. I guess white could make the net right away. Like that. Then my option would be to give up and Atari here and Atari Hane here. This is very tricky. Also, the fact that I don't have this exchange gives some room for white to cut me here and Atari and come out. I'll have to cut here and cut that, and white takes this one, and then I'll have to squeeze around. I don't know, it's very complicated. And look at that. I have to live in the corner. I guess I'll do this one first. And connect. And then I'll need to block here also when white connects. White could push it here first, but then white will need to connect anyway. If I can somehow live here in Sente, that would be nice. But I don't believe that's possible. So let's see. White could capture these two stones with net. And then I guess I'll hane this one first. And then do that. Do the diagonal move. This whole thing is going somehow very strangely. Hmm. Um, I don't know what to do. That, maybe, or that. Tanuki? No, no tanuki. Okay, maybe this is better. And then I suppose white will be connecting this one stone. Then I would do the diagonal move. I'll have to exchange that, but I suppose white wouldn't answer me. So possibly better way to do is to extend here and somehow threaten this entire corner. Yeah, that would be the best. If I can get Sente, I'll extend this one. So I did answer. And now I need to do that. To make sure I am alive in the corner, or possibly capturing these two stones. There's still some aji. White might be connecting, but in any case I should have no problem living in the corner. I was afraid white would come here first. Ugh. So now that white did come here first, I'll have to do that squeeze thing. And then of course white doesn't need to connect these four stones. White will be connecting to this side. But obviously there's no way I can prevent that. White will be connected. And that's that. But because white didn't connect here, I will get to hane this one and capture these four stones at least. So I'll do that now. White will need to exchange that one and maybe hane. I can double hane. after I get these 4 stones, hopefully there will be no aji with this corner. Anyway, it was kind of crazy fight, but now the game is settling. I will get this whole part and some of this part, and there's that. White has this whole thing over here, and I'm not sure how much more white will be getting in the center. White will get sente in the center, and white will get to come around here first. I will have the peeping possibility, and this is quite strong, so I should be able to somehow prevent white from getting too many points in the center. White can get this like extension in sente. Or this tiger mouse. But tiger mouse, I'm not sure if that's better than connection. Maybe just connecting is the best. And then I'll need to answer here, otherwise white can connect by coming inside. So my expectation is that white would connect. I will answer, white would come around here. And then I'll have to make it as small as possible. And it will be an endgame situation. This diagonal move is really big. I can't wait to play there if I get to do that. Okay, white came pretty far. And can I do that? White would push here. Should I come here first? Or like that? Or that? How should I reduce? Maybe this one first. Yeah, okay. Let's do this one first. And then when white comes around here, I would come from this side around here. The important thing is to go inside as much as I can. This one may be too far in, white cannot touch. And then if I hane, white would extend. So I guess I would come about here, maybe. Or this one, shorter hit. And then if white pushes, I can jump. I don't know. And then I have no idea if that would be enough territory or not for me. I really want to do this diagonal move. And also this one space jump here is pretty big. Of course, after exchanging these push and connection. After this one, I can also get some more endgame around here, possibly. Oh no! Really? You are going to do that call? Um, Wait a minute. Really? So, well, at this point, I have no choice, right? I have to do the call. So let's go out. And that. It's it's a crazy idea that white wants to do a call. But actually, maybe. So I am thinking I'll do this one. If I connect that, there's no way white can leave, right? There's also this quadrat. Oh, this is crazy. Okay. And then I think I'll use this quadrat. Hoping this is big enough. Yeah, I think this is really big. There's no way it's not big enough. Hmm. Okay, let's try. And then if white doesn't answer, I come out here. This whole thing should be dead, right? So that's big. And where's your quadrat? I guess this is like... What? That is your quadrat? Oh, wow. So if white is connected here, I guess I could die in the corner. Huh. That's a really good point. And then if I answer here, there are more quadrats from white. Oh. Wow. I don't know how to answer that one. That's crazy. Okay, now I have to do that. And then I guess white would answer that one. I hope white would answer that one. Well, actually white might not answer this one because there is this connection. Usually I would block this way, but there are too many code threads from like pushing here. So it would make no sense with this co-fight. I really didn't see this one. That's very good code thread. Impressive. Ah. So the thing is that if white answers here and I take, white have this code thread. That's very annoying. And my code thread of pushing here is a little small. Coming over here was totally different story. Oh wow. So I didn't answer that one. And yeah, this shouldn't be too bad for me, because I'll be able to probably capture these 3 stones and hopefully connect with these 2 as well. Okay. I guess I'll cut over here. And that's Sente, I believe. And then I think, yeah, white would do that. And I would connect here. Like that. And white can connect these 3 stones however it prefers, and then I'll come around to here. And later if white tries to save this, I can come over here, and I think it's a net. White can attach, but I can attach here, so that should be okay. Is there something in there, or is it just a Byomi play? I hope that's just Byomi play, I wouldn't want white to live in the corner. So the game is getting toward the end game. There's this white territory here. That's a big one. But other than that, a little here and here. I have this big territory here and small here and here. Actually, I have no clue, so I'll need to do some counting later. I hope that's leather, right? But there's this push that can be very annoying. Hmm. Well, I guess I don't have to capture these ones, don't right? I just need to be connected to this side. So that means I can extend here. And then if white comes out, I'll Atari here. And then when white comes out, I'll connect. And white will need to connect and I'll connect. So that should be okay. Mhm. So yeah, everything's okay so far. I don't think this white can live. And these three stones are captured. And maybe this is time that I can count already. Coming around here would be the largest place at the moment. And I guess I will push here and jump. But maybe I should exchange around here first. That doesn't do anything, I hope. Yeah, that's a little scary. I wouldn't want white to leave. Oh, so this exchange is good. Before what? Before black jumps. So that's a good exchange. Or maybe white wants to take this spot. No, actually that doesn't make sense because if white wanted to take that spot, white should have jumped without this exchange. Should I like Atari here first to be safe? Yeah, I think so. Just in case like white comes around here, I don't know. Who knows what can happen? Extending over here seems big as well because there is this end game that I can do. And also this diagonal move is sente for black unless white comes here right away now. Yeah, they seem like good exchanges, both of them, for white's endgame. So now maybe white would come here and then I'll take this one. Or white would come around here and I can do this one in sente. We will see. Okay, so white came here and I'm going to take this one. This is sente because if white doesn't answer, there is this monkey jump. And white is not alive yet. So white will probably answer yes. And then I should do this and game here. Then maybe I will extend this one. Yeah, that also seems to be almost sente. So let me try. If white doesn't answer, there is this pinch thingy that I can try. So I did answer, and let me do this one and that. And there is this hane, also very big. So let me do that and connect. So now it's all end game. White can take here, and maybe I'll capture this one. Oh, maybe I should have blocked. It seemed a little I don't know, scary. So I didn't hurry, but I should have. I should exchange this one for also. Um, I'm going to pause the video for a while at this point because my battery is and my laptop's low in battery, and when I am connected it makes that hum noise that can be annoying for your video. So let me pause and then I'll come back later soon. Okay? All right. Hello, I'm back and the game just ended. White resigned. So while I was off the record, I did like quick counting, and then it seemed like Black was ahead by several points. Sorry that my counting was not too accurate, but I was very confident that I was ahead by enough that I would win. And then, like, you can see that White got to do this end game and this end game while I took these two stones and I was coming around the center. And later on, White was trying to save all of these, but then you can see that these two stones are captured. So anyway, that was the second game. Luckily, I'm ahead, but both of the games it was not easy, and I'm having so much fun playing. So the third game will be next Saturday in the same time. I hope you can take some time to come. And then I just saw that on KGS, like 440 people were watching this game. Thank you for coming. And this video, I think it will be very long. Hope you will find the game interesting as well. So that's all. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.